Welcome back, another episode. We got everyone at the level cap for Brock, which is 14, if I'm not misremembering. Let's try to do things smoothly. I don't need to do this. Now, it's not that long since the previous two recordings. It's actually just been like a couple of hours, for me at least. And I listened to both of them, and both of them had like horribly balanced audio. I tried to like mess around with the settings to make sure that this one would at least come out decent. I'm hoping it does. I also realized that Summer Nights over here, Pichu, has Thunder Wave. I might start leading with it actually, that could be useful. I don't know what type Brock is. I don't know if it even randomizes his type. But we only have one way to find out. If this is like still rock or ground, we might be in trouble leading with Pichu. But I think Baltoy over here is a good switch in for most things. So we're relatively safe just doing this. Cool trainer Tia. So this is a psychic gym, huh? This is free because Donnie knows teleport. Right, synchronize. Forgot about that. Interesting. You know, Alakazam is actually one of my not one. Alakazam is my favorite Pokemon of all time. And like a large part of why Pokemon Fire Red is like my favorite Pokemon game, if not my favorite game of all time, is straight up how Alakazam looks here. Well, I mean, granted, Fire Red was also my first Pokemon game. Like, this is the first Pokemon game I ever played growing up. But I don't know, I always felt like visually the franchise peaked here. Like, don't get me wrong, like the sprites in Generation 4 onwards objectively look better, like they're more polished. But I think even with like the limited visual techniques employed in Generation 3. Oh, let me stand up. I think Fire Red looks the best. Like, everyone has more aura to them. Especially Alakazam sprite. I think Fire Red has like the best Alakazam sprite of all time. Like in Emerald, it looks a bit too skinny. Like, I understand that Alakazam is a skinny Pokemon. But like, that's the reason why it has like the shoulder pads and like the star-shaped head and like the mustache, right? It's like, it makes it look wider for that aura, you know. And like the Emerald sprite doesn't really capitalize on it, but in Fire Red it just looks so defined. Like, he looks like a legendary Pokemon straight up. Like, as a kid too, like, I played Pokemon on my own for the most part and had no one to trade with. I don't think I even had like the link cable for the GBA, so trading would not be possible. So Alakazam always had that like unobtainable feel to me. That almost legendary feel. And I guess that just kinda stuck with me growing up. Like, when I finally did get to play Pokemon Fire Red in a state where I could obtain Alakazam, which is through like emulating trading, Let me tell you, that felt so good. Alright, let us face Brock. Wait, oh no, I did not change my I'm sure it should be fine. I should have led with Baltoy just in case something crazy comes out here. So we're fighting Psychic type Brock. His name here is Director Chloe. Beldum. That's dangerous. I'm not sure if one takedown kills Pichu here. If Pichu dies, we lose access to the entire Pikachu line for the rest of the run. But I kinda really need to paralyze this Beldum too. There are better electric types than Pikachu. I guess so. I think we should risk it just because of how scary Beldum is. Like, this could easily do big damage to everyone on my team. Oh my god. I just got like a cold chill up my spine. Like, I feel some form of to a degree there's like a guilty feeling for that. Like, I kind of handled that too coldly if you think about it. Like, did I get attached to that Pichu already? Jesus. Please don't die. Okay, thank god. Now I feel like an idiot. No, I sacked Pichu for nothing. Oh my god. Oh, I'm a rat murderer. Pichu, no! Rapid spin might be the play here. This doesn't get Calm Mind this early, right? That's fine. Maybe we should try lowering its accuracy, actually. Okay, that's good. Let's get like 2 stacks of that up. That's not good. Well, if I can't hit it, I think we should make sure that it can't hit us either. I'm still kinda bummed about Pichu dying. That was so unnecessary. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Could anyone here have been strong enough to deal with this Kirlia? Maybe Pichu died for a reason. Like, let's just say it was a worthy sacrifice, so I don't feel bad about. Pichu died for nothing. Oh my god, Pichu died for nothing. Seeing this now, Pichu could have paralyzed this instead. Oh Christ. Baltoy has to hold. There's no way. Oh no. Let's try. Oh wait, I have an idea. I hope I'm faster. No. I'm probably not faster. None of these can do anything. Like, my only real option is... I am in such a bad spot right now. Wait. Defense. No, Jigglypuff can't tank it. We have... This is my only way of damaging it. I lose here if Baltoy has to get the kill. I think we sack Hello. We move to Jigglypuff, we put it to sleep, or we disable, or whatever, and then Baltoy finishes it off. Like, ideally I'd go to Jigglypuff first and do what I just said, to have Baltoy come in. But I think we'd die with Puff before we could do anything. Trico is too valuable for late game. I'm so sorry, Hoot Hoot. I should have led with Baltoy. Pichu died for nothing. Pichu could have handled this. Oh. That's fine, but this is also like the safest option we have. Oh no. Let's put it to sleep. Don't use a potion. Oh. Sing. Okay. I think we can swap to Baltoy now. I'm not sure if AI will cause it to use potion here. What are the odds it like wakes up immediately, gets undisabled? I think we... That is terrifying. But, hey, okay. It's not a perfect victory, but we got there at least. Oh my god. I did not expect that fight to be that painful, not gonna lie. Director Chloe, you murdered half my team. Hey, we just learned that. Oh, excuse me. This is not a very pretty image. I guess baby stays with us now. That was stressful. That was insanely stressful. But I think, except the blunder for the very start where we could have led with Baltoy, we played this to the best of our ability. Rest in peace, Summer Nights, the Pichu. You did your job in Thunder Waving one significant Pokemon in the fight. It was my fault that you died. Hello, the Hoot Hoot. You could have been a Noctowl, I guess. And I don't get to use Noctowl often, so that's an opportunity down the drain, but you were useful cannon fodder. I kinda feel bad for saying that, wow. But that's part of it. You, baby. In a lot of respects, you should have been the one to die there. But thank you for landing Sing. And the disable play was pretty cool too. So, who knows, maybe Baby will be like an MVP of sorts. Like... let's be honest, Baby will be on the sacking block eventually again, but who knows, maybe she lives to see another fight and she just stays that way forever. You know, a thing that victories in Nuzlocke really bring to my mind, I like how a lot of the time the big victories in this game, like the boss fights, the gym leaders, etc., they're very messy victories. Like, unless you're like super lucky or like a god at preparation, a lot of the time you can't win without sacrificing a few Pokemon or losing something you care about. And I think that's like an idea that's kind of lost to time in a lot of respects nowadays. Like, think of like how people argue, especially online too. It's like, I don't know, the way I see it, like there's a lot of ways for you to, oh god, please don't be something crazy. There's a lot of ways for like one person to win in an argument. Like there's levels to it, right? You can either like just point out that the final conclusion that your opponent came to was wrong, but like everything else they got right. Like the logic was right, the facts were right. They just kind of like messed up at the final part of it. And then there's like you can attack the actual logic as well. Like, oh, you came to the wrong conclusion because you kind of had an error in how you process things. And then like the most damning way you can like beat someone in an argument is like if you straight up prove like, hey, your facts are wrong. They're not founded in reality. They're not based in anything at all. And I think a lot of the time, when people argue with each other, they like the coolest, most aura farming victory they can get. Like everything has to be like a wash, you know. Like they can't accept. There's no give and take in conversations anymore. Everyone wants to be that guy that like completely demolishes the other side by proving that their facts are wrong or that their viewpoint entirely is wrong. Like no one wants to engage with like the different layers to a person's argument anymore. It's always just gotta be, oh, it's entirely wrong. It's not just wrong at the conclusion or just wrong at the logic. And I think because like people are so obsessed with that, they sort of kind of like just automatically like shut off like the entire argument itself. Like they're so tunnel vision and focused on just taking down the fact itself, like proving the entire basis of the argument wrong, that they don't even process that could not be the case. Like a lot of the times people who are wrong in real life, their facts are either correct and you just don't see it in from their perspective, or you know, there's just something that went wrong along the way. I don't think there's ever been anyone who's ever fought for something with like with like malice in their intent, you know. Like everyone to themselves is like the good guy. So like it's kind of pointless to be so dismissive of people. Like I saw some people arguing on Twitter, or I guess it's X now. And like one guy was like, "Oh, here's actually something that proves my point." And like it's an entire like 4 pages worth of text or just context about the thing they were arguing about. And the guy replies like, "Oh, you have time to write all of that? Get a life." And it's a ratio. Like, since when did we reward the lack of reading comprehension? It's not even the lack of reading comprehension. It's the refusal to engage with reading comprehension. Like just because you think someone is wrong from the get-go doesn't mean you should, you know, like not hear them out. Because again, like I think like people tend to assume the worst in each other. Like, oh, you're only arguing against me because you're the bad guy, and you seek to demolish whatever it is I stand for. Like you assume that someone's against you because they have some sort of negative intent towards you. Like you other them to the point where you really just think they're the enemy no matter what. When really, like if you like assume that you come from the same starting point and they just messed up the logic along the way, you'd find that they're probably closer to being your allies than you think, you know. Like, and I don't know, people, you really just want those like brownie points of being able to say that they dominated someone else in the conversation. Like, oh, my argument is the best thing ever. I'm the next god of debate. Like, if you don't agree with me 100%, you're completely wrong and you should get cancelled. I don't know, it's sad. I think like being able to accept in life that the victories you'll win will probably be like victories in the Nuzlocke that I'm talking about. Like, it's very bloody, very give and take, where you accounted for so much and things were taken from you, but you still, like made it in the end. Like, those are the victories that you'll find most common in real life, I think. And realizing and accepting that, and like for learning to just let go of wanting those like those perfect, flawless, I win at the debate victories. That's like a major step in maturing, I think, that a lot of people just straight up skip over, or don't, or fail to realize is necessary. Entrepreneur Noel. Now I doubt any trainers just gonna randomly pop up and be able to like land a KO on any of my Pokemon at this point. But you never know. I did disable like legendaries for trainers and gym leaders, but also for myself. Like, I'm not sure how I'll go about what my clause will be for legendaries here. I think either I just won't use them at all and won't count them as encounters, or like I'll limit each legendary Pokemon to one battle use ever, and then they just die spontaneously after the battle ends. Not quite sure. I think it's more exciting that way, because like legendaries are a bit too BS sometimes in Pokemon games. Like, I remember this one time I played this Nuzlocke, this excuse me, I can't talk. One time I played this Nuzlocke, and like I made it to Brock, and Brock sends out this Kyogre and I could just do nothing against it, and I just died. Like, like I randomized the ROM again, and like the next time I got to Brock, it was Lugia instead. And although I did live, I got wiped in this route after. It just wasn't fun. And I don't think it would have been fun either had I been the one to have like the legendary just dominating the game. It's a lot more interesting this way. Where like, my way is evolving. It's a lot more interesting where, like each member of your party can contribute something different. They have like a different purpose for like different niche scenarios where they'll be useful, as opposed to just having like one blanket solution to everything in a legendary Pokemon. So that's our first evolution, Grovyle. Grovyle was so peak in the anime. Like, I don't think it did Sceptile enough justice when Ash's Grovyle evolved. Like, Sceptile should have been like should have had Grovyle's aura, but like times 40. Like, he was still cool, don't get me wrong, but like there just was no matching how cool he was as a Grovyle. As a kid too, I felt kinda conflicted about Sceptile's design. I didn't know if like I liked how busy it looked compared to Grovyle. I didn't know if I preferred Grovyle's like sleeker, more simple, more agile look, or Sceptile's like bulky commando style militaristic Christmas tree tail. I like both of them though. Gen 3 is like that one generation where if you like held a gun to my head and asked me to like pick a favorite starter or else you'd shoot, I'd be dead. I wouldn't be able to give you a straight answer. I like all of them. Like for most gens, I'm able to like give you at least, if not one definitive answer. I'd be able to give you like two, like a tie. But in Gen 3, they're all kind of peak. I don't know. Like, they all feel so different and unique to each other and to like all of the other Pokemon around them in that generation. Is it obvious enough that I'm a Gen 3 kid? Oh, we could have Fury Cutter there. It's fine. Don't get confused. We've been recording for 26 minutes. Time flies. So I could either go for the encounter here, or I think I'll just beat this trainer first and heal up before going for the encounter. Wreckage. I should probably start recording with like a glass of water next to me. It's kinda hard to just constantly yap. Ugh, my throat's getting too dry. Or maybe I just have like poor posture when recording, like my throat is getting squashed. Actually, this way it feels a lot better. Like, I kinda, you can't see because I don't have a camera, but my chin is raised. Yeah, maybe this is better. Like, my throat doesn't feel as compressed. However, my mic is falling off though. Like, it's leaned against my cheek because I don't have one of those like fancy stand mics. Sort of like those low budget crappy ones you just attach to your computer. So like it's being held in position by my shirt and my cheek. So it's kind of getting moved around by my jaw. Now I'm not gonna buy the Magikarp here, just because I think should I? Does that count as an encounter here? I don't think it should, but I'm not gonna buy it. I guess we'll just find that out later. I don't feel like buying the Magikarp, it's fine. I'm not quite sure if that gets randomized too anyway. Well then again, we did lose 2 Pokemon to Brock. Or Director Chloe, should I say. So I think it's sort of justified to have it okay for me to get like static encounters on the same route where I'd get like regular encounters. Just cause of that inherent lack of preparation I get because of the randomizer. I think that makes sense, but yeah, okay, let's buy the Magikarp before that encounter here. Please be something good. Ekans. Ekans is not the best, but I like Ekans. Ekans is cool. Arbok is cool. I wish it had the elemental fang moves in this generation, but it doesn't yet. But it's still very cool. I still don't understand why in the anime they had it say Charbaka. That's fine. Now, is there any songs about snakes that we can name this after? Welcome to the team. I think I'll call this one I might have to truncate this name too. Is there a hashtag? No, there's not. Love potion number 9. I love that song, by the way. It's pretty goofy. Let's get this. This isn't a Sentret. That's interesting. At the very least, it's a useful HM slave. Song. I think we can get like the Mount Moon encounter, then we can end the recording here. That sounds good. So we started this episode with 2 Pokemon dying, and we're ending it with 3 new friends. Isn't that great? I'm more hyped for getting Ekans than I am Sentret. Maybe just because I've never been too fond of like Johto Pokemon. Like Sentret and Hoot Hoot. Again, they've sort of kind of just been like to me. Speaking of Johto Pokemon, I don't know, like Furret has that like walking beam that I think is really cute, and I'm glad that that's a thing. Because like that makes me feel like I like Furret a lot more than I used to. By the way, that scared me. I really wanted this Slugma. Because Fire type is useful, even though this will probably fall off really fast. Like the only place this could ever be useful is in like a bug gym. But it's fine. What do we name this? Will this fit? No, it won't. Alright. I think this is a good place to leave things. Quite a lot happened in this episode. These guys will probably be around this level by the time we come back next time. Maybe not, because like I might end up over leveling Misty. I'll probably get them to level 15 with like the Rare Candies. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and a comment, say whatever the hell you want down there. And Godspeed.